Hi, this is Vineet Reeve, Assistant Professor of Waistband, SNS Institutions. So today we are going to look into the topic called Project Planning Overview. So what is this project planning is of? So we should plan for the project that should be followed, like how it should be going, how it should attain their goal, and how they are going to work on this project. So how the employee should work, and who are all the person that should work on this project, and how many resource peoples are needed for to complete this project. Everything should be analyzed and it should be planned before the project is given to the employees. So on that sort of time, without a plan or without knowing how much employees is required to this process or like project, we cannot accomplish this project in time, or like we it may result in failure. So we should know how much peoples are required, and what is the breakdowns of this project, and what is the goal of this project. Everything should be phrased in the starting of the projects itself, so that the employees can work accordingly in the frameworks, so the project can be accomplished in a successful manner. Setting objectives for the project. So specific. Define clear, measurable goals that address the project's purpose and deliverables. So we should fix the goal and a clear definitions for it that should satisfy the purpose and the deliverables of the project. We should not keep any other random things to the project. It should attain the purpose and the deliverables of the project. Achievables. Ensure the objectives are realistic and can be accomplished within the project constraints. So every project cannot be completed within the time. We do have like a lot of constraints, because the system may take errors, or like resource persons can do take off, or like the situations cannot be matched in the perfect way. So we do have a lot of constraint between it. We should plan accordingly to make the project in a successful, because if a person is not available to complete a task, we need to allocate any other persons to replace the work where the person is off on the day. So we should process this in a very critical way, because if a person is in an emergency situation and he is leaving the project in the mid, then any other persons should retake, like take that project, and they have to run the project on the hand which they have left. So they need to know about what are all the things happening in the project. So we should plan in a perfect way and accordingly. So relevance. Align the objectives with the organization's overall strategies and prioritize it. See, yes, developing project plans and schedules, scope and definitions. So, yes, clear define the project scope, including its boundaries and key deliverables. Task planning. Break down the project into manageable tasks and assign durations and dependencies. So, yes, this is the major part of a project planning. We should break down the project into measurable tasks. So we should not overload the task, and that should not be uh, delivered to the employees to work on it, because the task which is assigned or breakdown, that should be done by a person in a perfect time. That the project which we are giving to an employee should not overload them to make it difficult. It should be on his own control to complete the task on a measurable the duration which we have planned before itself. So we should break down the project into a measurable task and assign durations and dependencies. So, resource allocation. Identify and allocate necessary human, financial, and material resource to the execute the plans. So, yes, if it is an IT project, so then the computer supports should be a processor where it should support this project in a high-end way. So the peoples are required around 50 to 60, that the people should satisfy the count of 50 to 60. If the financial process is going to be higher, then the company should manage about the financial processes and take through the process and accomplish it. So everything should be planned accordingly. So yes, work breakdown structure. So what is this work breakdown structure? So hierarchical Decomposition. So the work breakdown structure is the process scope to measurable deliverables oriented components. Logical organization. So the WBS helps organize and structure the project work in a clear, intuitive manner. Comprehensive planning. So the WBS supports detailed planning, resource allocation, and process tracking. So this work breakdown structure is nothing but the work that has been separated and it has been breaked into many parts and it is allocated to the persons who is responsible for the work which is allocated. So if the project has many things, the financial part will be separated, the HR part will be separated, the coding part will be separated, the fixing part, the technical team will be separated. So everything will be collapsed into a project that would be break down to all these processes and it would be handed over to the responsible person to work on it. So yes, that is all for the we are looking into this planning of this project. So project planning overview. So yes, thank you so much.